One today. What is the one thing you're not seeing that could change everything? This is kind of a fun question to ask yourself, okay? And you don't have to feel like you have to come up with an answer. Because if you remember what I actually told you in the previous one about what's the best way to figure out what you're supposed to do or figure out an answer is to actually sit down and write all the things you do know about whatever that question is. Hey Luxar, hey Ark, hey everybody. Hey, hi from Brazil. So remember, if you're trying to figure out how to answer a question, what it is, any question, anything you want to figure out how to do, whether it's your marketing, your career, whatever it is, the first place you actually start looking is what do I know about this already? And you forget how much you actually know. So when you sit down, do the other exercise I showed you, remember? Write out each word in your question, circle it, and then write out everything you know about that word or you could think of about that word, and then keep doing that. Keep writing out what you know. Figure out how much you know about it. It's going to be an awful, awful lot. You're going to find out you know so much more than you think you do. Good evening to you. It's good to see you. So that's the first step. But this other question is kind of a fun one to ask, okay? Why do we ask questions? Remember what I said before? We ask questions because questions open up a creative space in our mind, right? Think about it. If you're not asking a question, it's just closed. Boom. You're like, oh, I already know what to do, or I don't know what to do, but I'm not asking a question, right? It's just closed. There's no space. But as soon as you ask the right question and the better questions you ask, it opens up space, and all of a sudden your brain is a phenomenal tool. It's way better than you think it is. It's way smarter, okay? So when you open up that space, your brain just goes to work behind the scenes. Even if you're not doing anything, even if you're not trying to figure it out yourself, your brain is already working. It's like a computer that has a program, right? So your subconscious mind is like the programs in your computer. You don't sit there when you're using your computer, all you see is what's on the screen, right? All you see on the TV is what's on the screen. You don't see all the programs that are running behind the scenes and doing all this work, right? That's your subconscious mind. So asking a question opens the creative space and gives your subconscious mind a goal. It's like, woohoo, okay, I got to figure this out. Right? It gives it something to do that it's going to be excited about. So give it that goal. And when you ask that question, what is the one thing I'm not seeing that could change everything? Right? All you're really doing is opening up some more space, stretching it out a little bit, and giving your brain space to come up with some stuff, right? That might be really cool. And then write down those ideas. So have you ever sat down and done some meditation? Try to sit down in the morning, ask yourself a question, open that creative space, have your little notebook there, and then just ideas will start popping in your head. Write them down. Doesn't matter if they sound crazy. You can write down 10, 20, 50, and I'll bet you out of that 50 you write down, there's going to be some real gems in there, ones you wouldn't have thought of if you didn't open the creative space, okay? So that's the thing for today. What is the one question, what is the one thing you're not seeing that if you did, it would change everything? And ask it about everything. Your relationship, where you live, your job, your career, your purpose, whatever that is, right? What's the one thing you're not seeing that could just change everything? Boom, in an instant, okay? Because there are so much more out there. There are so many more options than we think. What happens when we get stuck? It's like we put blinders on. You know what I realized when I went to college? I realized when I went to college, they put blinders on me like this, okay? And then for years, the only thing I could see after college, it was like they put my brain in a box. And the only thing I could see was, these are the careers that our normal people do. Accountant, banker, lawyer, right? I had all these things like this. It was like they put this blinders. You know what they do with racehorses? Have you ever seen racehorses? So I used to have horses when I was young. They put blinders on the racehorse so that the racehorse can only see the track ahead of them. They can't see anything to the side, so they don't get distracted. That's what some types of education can do to you. Take the blinders off. Look and see there's a whole vast world out there, okay? Have a great day too, Luxar. You have a beautiful day. Thank you. She says, God blesses you much more. Aw. I'm sending blessings to you too. You have a wonderful day. All right? So, release your eyes from the blinders. Let them go. And realize there's thousands of options out there that you could do. Thousands of ways to make money. Thousands of ways to do businesses. That you don't have to be in somebody's set little thing. Okay? Hey, Will. All right? So go out there and find it. Find that thing. Open your creative space and just, let it flow. All the ideas, crazy things that you see people doing. You're like, wow, that could be fun to do, right? Just open it up and see what comes up. Ask the questions. That's what we're here to do. All right? You guys have an amazing, amazing day. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, 10 a.m. Pacific. Ciao.